know what they want, what they need very quickly, very easily. So with this newfound knowledge comes a lot of expectations. So they expect you to be on top of your game. If you're not on top of your game, they're going to go to the salon down the road or to the therapist down the road. So this leads a lot of salons to have skills gaps, and this is really where we can help and support. So as I said, social media has a newfound development of education for your customer. So Image Skillnet is a dedicated training network for the hair and beauty sector. Skillnets are around a very, very long time, I think since the early 90s, and what we do is we support businesses. There's 67 different networks, but as I said, Image Skillnet is the first dedicated national training network. We take our funding from the Department of Education and Skills, so we're a government-funded agency through the Skillnet's Training Network programme. Our remit is to support the workforce, whether that be you're a sole trader or a large salon with 10 staff, you'll still be eligible for support. So our vision, when we embarked on this journey, we set out to support the sector to enable enterprise-led training to partake in workforce development and lifelong learning. Lifelong learning is something that this sector is really, really familiar with. You've been doing it for years, whether that's your continuous development programs, you just haven't had a lot of support in terms of funding. So our mission is simple. We deliver the highest quality training that's effective, relevant and has an impact on your business. We ourselves are not trainers. We are, if you think of us, the best way to describe us is like a HR department. We support, we coordinate, and then we help fund. Our funding generally is at 25%. So just to give you an idea, if an average course costs €1,000, if you come through the network and you're an eligible member, you'll get that course at a 750.
Just dial on WhatsApp.
So as I said, your consumer has very high demands. Services that you offer to be relevant to what their needs are. You also, it's really, really important as well if you're an employer to invest in your trainees and your staff. Your enterprises are unlike many others. You're not selling products, you're selling services. So if you don't keep up to date, your business is, your customers are going to go to the salon down the road that can offer the best service. As I said, it's all about quality and standards for you guys, and that's where we can help. So, how can we support you, which is the million-dollar question. So our training is enterprise-led. So what that really means is it's you guys coming to us telling us what you want. It's not us pushing courses on you. This is all about you and your business. So you can come to us and let us know exactly what you want. Our training is very tailored and flexible, so it's delivered kind of Sundays, Mondays, evenings, kind of at times and locations that suit you, rather than having to always kind of come to Dublin. We're taking an awful lot of stuff out of to the country, so to kind of the Galways, the Corks, the Sligo. So it truly is a national network. Part funding, I suppose, is the most important thing for a lot of you guys. As I said, our funding is 25%. Is generally what we offer, so it's cash in your pocket if you're an eligible member. Okay, membership of the network is free, so you can register today or you can register online. It's a very simple process. You can sign up on our website. As I said, the service that we offer is the highest quality. We use some of the best trainers in the business. As I said, we're not trainers ourselves, so you will be guaranteed of the highest quality training and networking. Because our courses are sector specific, you're going to get great networking on courses. You'll be able to meet people who are in the same bounce ideas off them, and that's also the same with peer-to-peer learning. When you're on a course that's all in one section, you get great camaraderie, and it's really good to be able to bounce ideas off. Somebody might have the answer to the problem that you weren't, that you have in your salon, and it's just great to have that peer-to-peer learning. And our dedicated team, we have a team in place, so it's very easy to deal with this. In terms of funding, there is no big complication to dealing with us. It's actually quite an easy process. You just kind of call us up, tell us what you need, and then we match your skills with the trainer that's relevant, and we make the process as easy as possible without getting into big complications. Sorry, so what's the catch? This is a question that I get asked all the time. Sounds too good to be true, so what is the catch? The reality is there is no catch. Once you're an eligible member, there is no catch. You can come and talk to us, and we'll make the process very, very easy for you. We're here to support. So it's very easy to become a member. As I said, we're on stand L26, so you can pop down, fill out a membership form, and we can take you through that process. Also, as well, just one of the things that we are offering is a data protection session. We have 4 sessions running. They're all free. They're in Cork, Galway, Dublin, and Athlone. So I'm not sure if many people are familiar that on May 25th. There'll be major changes to the way you deal with your data, your clients. You might think you hold an awful lot of data, but you actually do, particularly in the beauty sector, particularly in the hair sector, with skin tests and stuff like that, with treatments. Once you can identify an individual, you must be data compliant. So these new regulations, they require you to think about what you're doing, and there is large fines and penalties for those who are not compliant. So as I said, we have 4 free workshops. They're all after work. They're all, they're easy. They're 7 o'clock starts in various locations. So you can book these free. You can book them down the stand, or you can book them on our website. These are our contact details. You can contact us on websites, and we're also happy to deal with you on social media as well. So, as I said, L26, just in terms of just a few thank yous, today is our official launch. So you'll see us, we're handing out cupcakes down there just to celebrate. This is the first time that the Hair and Beauty has had a dedicated network, so it is a big deal. Skillsnet has been around in many other organisations, from accountancy to agriculture, but this is the first time you'll be able to access training at a part-funded rate, which is a big deal. So to celebrate that, go get your cookies or your cupcakes. I have a couple of people here, John Brennan, who is our chairman, and Gemma Crossan, and Aisling Lynn, who looks after the models today. They're actually, John is just going to say a few words, and then Gemma will just talk you through the looks today. So yeah, that's it. If there's anybody who has any questions, we're happy to take questions down on L26, and we look forward to supporting you this year and for the years to come. So thanks very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't really have very much more to say. I've been involved with Skillsnet's projects since 2004, and I've seen how it has benefited other sectors. If you're a pharmaceutical company, an IT company in Ireland today, there's a software, Skillsnet. All these organisations have been benefiting from state-funded, state-supported training, and your own sector has been virtually ignored. And I think this is an opportunity for you, if you have training needs now, to come to us and to have those supported. It's 25%, so for every 1,000, as Margaret said, you're getting a subsidy of €250. And I've looked at some of the courses in the beauty area, and many of them are very expensive. And this should also allow you as well to bring in international expertise, not just national. If you have needs that require expertise to be brought in, whether it's in-house or out-of-house, Margaret and the team, which includes Shannon and Siobhan, will be able to help you with that. As Margaret pointed out, there are 4 seminars running on the issue of the General Data Protection Regulation, and they're happening. There's one in the Morrison here in Dublin, and there's one in Athlone, Galway and Cork. If you come to those, it will give you an opportunity to find out more about what the Skillsnet model is about. It will also show you the range of courses that have already been delivered and what's also planned. So really, we're delighted to be here, delighted to be able to provide training for this sector. Many of you are owner-managers. I worked in another sector where we had many owner-managers, just one-person operations. And yesterday I was with my own barber who was bringing his son into the business. And he said, when I started off, there was nothing like this. But now there's an opportunity for me to send him away and get some training which will help him in his career. So that's all I have to say. Thank you very much.
Hi everybody, my name is Gemma Crossan. I'm currently Irish Hairdresser of the Year, Conduct Hairdresser of the Year 2017 and 2016, and Best of the Best Bridal Hairstylist 2017. I'm here today in collaboration with Image Skillsnet and the Hairdressing Council. So I'm just going to talk a little bit about it first before I talk you through my models. So Image Skillsnet, they both help me personally, and also I train for them as well. So any salon that's looking for training, you can get both in-house training or private individual training. They offer up to 25% for your training, which it's for a change to get something for nothing in Ireland is brilliant. So make sure you do inquire with them and register, because it's made a big difference to my business and my staff for what they've provided to me. The Hairdressing Council also, they're on the same stand. They're down to the right hand side, L26. It's free to join the Hairdressing Council. They're offering free advice and help to us as hairdressers. So make sure you do come down and we'll talk you through. Also they can guide you with courses, education. So yeah, they've been great in my life. So I'm going to just bring forward Sheena. Sheena is Fantasy Piece. This was part of what I did to win Irish Hairdresser of the Year. As that, you have to do a fantasy, upstyle bridal and full fashion look. So Sheena was one of the looks that helped me win the title. It's actually made completely of hair, even this, you may be surprised. So how we actually do, there's many different processes for making pieces. This is actually done with varnish, so wood varnish. So you actually get the hair and we varnish it. It takes many days and weeks. Let it set and dry, and then it's cut into pieces then, and we form the shapes round. Equally, this is all hair. So she's plenty warm underneath that. I'll just let her turn around. Thank you very much, Sheena. I'll bring the two girls forward. So these two girls, this is the first time they're modelling for me today. I actually found them on a recent course that I was teaching. So I want to say thank you very much for them for teaching today. All of them have hair pattern underneath. It is all their own hair. Their own hair is probably in around mid-length. Girls, I'll just get you to turn around for 1 minute. And back around again. Thank you very much. And you can go back. And then finally, I can't take credit for this. So this is by Maeve O'Healy Hearts. Maeve is actually the manager of Team Ireland Hairdressing. She's been a great inspiration in my career actually ever since I was a child. So I love working alongside her, and she's a great manager as well. Yeah, well, thank you very much. So I just want to say thank you to everybody. If you want to take any photos of the models afterwards, they'll be at the side of the stage. Oh, and finally, one last thing. I want to say thank you to Ashley and Leighton that did all the makeup today. Thank you.